Hello, everyone. My name is Brianna here, and if you are in my Facebook group, then you already know who I am. But if you're new to me and you're finding this somewhere, my name is again Brianna, and I am a holistic health coach, and I really support women in ditching diets, losing weight, fat loss, and thriving in their whole health and life. And one of the key ways that I have experienced all of that, and the women that I support, is by finding their version of food freedom. And so I've been talking a lot on my podcast, the Sustainable Weight Loss Podcast, about food freedom. What is it? What does it mean to you? And in this journal that I'm going to be talking about now, I really help you dive into what that is for you. But really for me, it's being able to enjoy foods, healthy and nutritious, maybe not so healthy and nutritious, and feeling no guilt or shame about it. Because I asked myself, was that worth it? And if it was worth it, no need to feel no guilt or shame. Was it worth it to say no to something? Don't feel no guilt or shame, especially around this holiday season, right? And so that is what I want to talk to you a little bit about today. So on the podcast today, on the Sustainable Weight Loss Podcast, episode 144, was about 7 questions to find food freedom in the new year. And I really wanted to kind of continue along talking about food freedom. I know a lot of the things that a lot of women come to me and want support around is emotional eating, is figuring out diet-free menus, is figuring out a way to look at, view, and treat food where they feel free, where they feel healthy, where they don't feel like food is in control of them. And that has a lot to do with your beliefs and your mindset. And so the whole point of my new freebie called the Food Freedom Journal, it is to address that. I'm all about healthy habits. I'm all about you sharing with you the strategy, the why, all that sort of stuff. It's one of my top giftings and one of my top strengths, actually. But one of my top giftings and strengths, actually even more, is helping you get to the mindset, helping you dive deeper, helping you rewrite those limiting beliefs so that they stop in their tracks so you can start to think and act differently. And this isn't a work that's going to happen in one session with me either. I love my food freedom intensives that I do with women, but this is stuff that's going to take a while. It's taken me years to overcome many of the beliefs and thoughts that I've had, not just in food, but in other areas of my life. And it's a constant work in progress, which is why I love my 6-month program. But I'll talk more about that in the training next week. But I wanted to kind of go through and, depending on how time goes, just kind of lead you through a different question each day leading up to that training. Don't quote me on that. I'll try to jump in each day. If not, definitely download the guide, the Food Freedom Journal, to really support you. So this Food Freedom Journal is a combination of different things that I have done over the years to support clients in this area. I've done my No Flaw, I Am Enough series. I've done the Healthy Mind and Body stuff, and I just combined the questions, some of the sample questions I've asked to really help you get clear of where that block may be. Now, the next thing after that is to do the deeper work of rewriting that belief through words, thoughts, emotions, and actions, which is what I really support my clients with. So there's 7 different areas that this journal addresses, and there's 7 different areas of food freedom. Diets, your weight or the scale, exercise, emotions, food, your body, and yourself. And I think I have another category in there if you could thought of something else that might be important for you. And the first question I'm going to ask today, or impact today, is different than the question. So I'm doing a different questions than listening to the podcast. So make sure you go listen to the podcast, because I lead you through that too. But this question really, I'm going to make sure I'm live. This question really helps you dive deeper into diets and unpacking your history with diets, because that diet, typically diet's a food diet, that is going to impact your version of food freedom. Okay. Also, if you're on live with me or watching the replay, please let me know below. I would love, and feel free to leave comments throughout this, and I'll answer when I can. So the question today is, what does diet-free eating look like to you? And this is something that I'm probably going to talk about more in the new year, particularly diet-free eating. But because many of us, let's just be honest, don't know what that looks like, and it's actually scary to even think about that, because we go to diets because we feel like we're not in control. So doing a certain diet will mean like, I have to follow this, I can't do this, I guess. It's very black and white. But you being healthy and you eating and actually nourishing your body versus me doing mine, it's not black and white. Because how I'm nourishing my body through food now is different than it was pre-pregnancy. It's different than it was during pregnancy. And so it's different postpartum. I'm applying a lot of the same things, but I'm eating and adding a little bit of things that I wasn't eating before. But that's what my body needs now, right? So I'm not on any diet. I love talking about the Whole30 as a reset and all that. Y'all know that. But I do I think that's the only way people should eat? Do I think that's the only elimination diet people should try? No, it's a tool. Diets can be a great tool. I think a short-term, like an elimination diet, is a good short-term tool to learn about your body. But I think we need to start to really go on the journey, which this takes a while, which is why I love working with clients over the long haul, of figuring out what is the ideal eating plan for you. And that's different depending on who you are. It's different depending on what season you're in, and what your goals are. And so what does diet-free eating look like to you? I would love to hear from you. I would love for you to let me know. Diet-free eating, to me, looks like being able to eat foods that at this point I've established support my body, are healthy or nutritious because I've learned about them, I've tried them, they're what I need in certain season after certain workout, whatever. But also, it looks like to me being able to eat that leftover Kit Kat once every now and then, being able to have a treat that usually involves sugar for me or something fried every now and then, and still take care and nourish my body and move me towards my goals. But diet-free eating may look like something different to you. So I would love to hear from you. Just process it here in the comments. What does diet-free eating look like to you? What does it look like? What does it feel like? If you were to picture your ideal eating plan, what does it look like? Now, I'm going to stop you right here. If it looks like just eating whatever you want, whenever you want, and not considering food that nourish your body, that is not diet-free eating. That's just like eating whatever. I'm talking about diet-free eating, nutritionally diet-free eating. Like, for the most part, you're eating foods that support your body, that nourish your body, that give it the energy it needs, the fiber it needs, the vitamins it needs. Because many of us are guilty of only eating nutritious foods when we're dieting. But that has got to stop. There is a reason why your body responds well. The reason why your quote unquote your body lose weight is because it's getting the food it needs and it's getting rid of what it doesn't need. It's releasing that extra weight. But you need food. Food is fuel. Food is energy. Food is to nourish you. Okay? So let me know in the comments, what does diet-free eating look like to you? Get real, get honest. In an ideal world, if you could eat nutritiously and healthy and also enjoy the foods you want, like, what does that look like? This may be a simple answer for you, maybe a complicated answer. Let me know. Okay? And so, and if that question started to like stir some things up inside of you, hope, discouragement, whatever it does, let me know the emotions you may be feeling now. But also make sure you download my Food Freedom Journal, because there's some more questions in there to unpack this particular area. What does diet-free eating look like to you? Okay. So if you go to madewell345.com/foodfreedomjournal, you will you'll get access to that journal. It has a little inventory exercise, and then it has the journal questions. But then also, I just want to make sure you, I'm inviting you right now to join me in, if you're watching this in the Facebook group, or if you're not, the Healthy and Sustainable Weight Loss Community. So next Tuesday, December 8th, I will be doing a free training on how you can ditch diets, find food freedom, and lose weight that lasts. I will, yes, be talking about some of the stuff around food freedom, but giving you a little bit of also a glimpse in some of the topics and some of the things. And even if you're on live, the coaching experiences I give my one-on-one clients, because I am opening up some 6-month coaching spots in December and in January for women who are ready to like say, I want diet-free eating and living long-term, who want to find food freedom and really feel like they're in control of food instead of food controlling it, and who are ready to lose weight that lasts in a way that is healthy, sustainable, and supporting their whole life and body. Okay, so all you need to do to If you're not on my email list, if you sign up for the Food Freedom Journal, I'll let you know. I'll give you all the details on that. But if you are on Facebook or on Instagram, whatever, just join me in my Facebook group, the Healthy and Sustainable Weight Loss Community. Join me live, okay? Because you're going to get the most out of that experience when you join me live. Okay, that's it for me. Again, your biggest step though would be to let me know below what does diet-free eating look like to you, and then make sure you grab that journal. Okay, grateful for you all. I really want to do a video each day leading up to this training, so I'm going to try my best. I'm not going to promise a time because it's just a very busy week post Thanksgiving for me and on all accounts, and then with my daughter, it's just fits around her. So stay tuned. Make sure you turn on notifications. If you haven't done that, make sure you turn on notifications in my Facebook group. I forgot. Let me make sure to. I think if you go to group and if you go to group, 3 little dots and go to manage notifications, go to the group and the 3 little dots at the top where it has a little like menu bar. You can say turn on notifications so you'll be notified when I go live. Okay, that's it. Have a good one, friends.